My bad, y'all. We back. Hey. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. What y'all doing? I'm trying to spend some time with y'all, but ain't nobody saying nothing. Thank you, India. Like, why not do some readings? I'm good. I'm good. How are you? What's going on? New York City, America. No, I was trying to come on here and hang out with you guys and do some readings maybe, but I don't see nobody on here, so I don't know. I don't know what I should do. I'm wondering if I should go live on TikTok too. Hi, nice to meet you guys. Love to Morocco, welcome in. Thank you, XOXO. Will you be meeting someone new in love that will take you flaws and all and will offer a love offer? And will this person be new? I'm not sure. Will you meet a new person? Will XOXO meet a new person soon? I see no. It's not the time yet. You just gotta be patient and wait on it. You don't want to rush, right? And then run into the wrong person again and go down the same road over and over and over again. Thank you, Pikachu. Hey. Hey, y'all. There's my people. What y'all doing? I want to do some readings. Oh, let me put the background on. I figured this out, how to do this. I think it's like this, right? I mean, it's not the best, but at least you could kind of see, right? You can kind of see what's going on. And it's like if I move out the way, boom, the Cash App is there now. Alright, so you can see. So if you want to do donation-based reading, if you want personal reading, all that good stuff. But I'm just chilling. I'm like, I'm sad because I can't play no music. That's the only thing. Let me see. I think I did it all right. Can I do what again? Tarot? Yes. She said tarot. Tarot, yes. Tarot, there we go. You want to see the card again, XOXO? I'm not going to do it again to give you a different answer. That was funny, India. That gave me a good laugh. No, XO, sorry. Oh, I do read the Bible. Drake. Mind your business. Yeah, if you have a yes or no question, India, just ask me the question and I'll tell you yes or no. Yeah, just let me know what the question is, India. You're welcome. It's not the time yet. That's what they said. You just gotta be patient. You gotta wait. Sorry, you guys. It is my birthday, and I'm getting phone calls, and then people want to be talking. If you're still here, I appreciate it. Where did she disappear to? I guess I'm unlucky. I'm here. I said you can ask any kind of yes or no question that you want. If you have a free question, or if not, if you want a paid reading, you let me know, and I'll let you know where you can send it to. But just anything you want, yes or no, anything you want. Thank you, yeah, and thank you, boo. Y'all, it's so quiet with no music. I cannot freaking take it. It's so freaking quiet. I want to play music so bad. I also kind of want to eat a snack. But you can ask about anything. If you want to ask about your career, yes or no, anything that you could turn into a yes or no question. I feel like the comments been crazy tonight. Like earlier, I only had to mute 3 people already. I'm sorry, India. India might have left. I don't know. But yeah, I was gonna go live on TikTok too. Oh, y'all too quiet over here for me, man. Y'all all quiet. Y'all ain't saying nothing. But y'all can hear me though, right? Somebody let me know in the comments because I want to make sure that y'all can hear me. Because I'm about to go live on TikTok and then it's like y'all can hear me on both. see nothing in the comments over here. Okay, yeah. Oh, you know what? I meant to go live with a green screen background. I can't. Yes, I can. What are y'all doing? I disappeared for a few minutes. Should I start the live over again? Maybe I should start it over again. I didn't really do anything, but it wasn't a bad time. Chilled with my sister, a couple of my friends. Overall, enjoyable. Let me see. Mm-hmm. There you go. I was like, I'm gonna stay and see if my people. This is why I just know all of my people are slowly but surely coming in. Hey, Gary. I started a while ago, but then I cut in and I restarted because I'm like, I don't see my people. I'm like, on my birthday? Y'all not gonna come on my birthday? I'm expecting to see TS. I'm expecting to see Whitney. But then I'm like, then again, I came on here late, so I can't even be mad. But I'm like, I thought that everybody would have popped out on my birthday at least. On my birthday. Thank you, Gary. Thank you. So I'm like, let me come up here and see what y'all doing. If y'all want, like I said, it's free yes or no questions. If you subscribe. I'm about to go live on TikTok, so I'll see if the people come through on there too. Because I'm like, anybody who follows on TikTok can get a little free yes or no question too. But yeah, I'm here with y'all. We hanging out. Whatever y'all want to do. If y'all want me to do like a collective or something for love or whatever the case may be, you know, type it in the comments. Whatever y'all want to do. We can do a free yes or no, like all that good stuff. Alright, I went live on TikTok, so now we're live on both. Now we're live on both. You can just see. Thank you, Jyoti. It's still my birthday for a couple more minutes, for like 17 more minutes. Thank you, thank you. We can do free yes or no questions. We can do a collective on what everybody's got going on. For career, love, what you're not seeing, what's coming to you in October. Whatever y'all want to do. Okay. Alright, let's see. I'm all ears, you guys. And then you can do the collective. That's a person's name? Gary? Okay. So you want to know if that's the person? I'm trying to read what you said there. Gary's in his lover boy ever. That's intriguing. Okay, somebody. Crazy. Okay, I read your question as well, GOT. Hi, India. There you go. I'm not shuffle. Alright, Destiny. I'm good, the bite-sized comedian. How are you? My birthday. Oh. Thank you. Oh, and okay, do she really like you? That's a totally different question. Okay, okay. She does like you. Yes, that's all true. I just don't think she's the person. I don't think she's the person, but she do like you. Sorry, y'all, because I'm live on TikTok and I'm live on YouTube. But you can comment a yes or no question if you have it. It is my B-Day. Hi, Griselda. You can send to the Cash App if you want to pay for a reading or do a donation-based reading. Does Eric like you? He's closed off emotionally. Thank you, A-Pink. I think she does like you, Gary. She does. Anaya does. Who does Mishun miss me? No, baby girl. You don't. No frills, wait for more, plain to see it won't work. Mm-mm. He already done got up under somebody else. Excuse my language. Sorry to say. Okay, back to GOT's question. Is GOT gonna be able to answer this himself? Yeah, I do see that you will be able to. Just the fact that you even willing to even say that and you know and acknowledge it, you have a a lot more wisdom now to make better decisions and make better choices. You know what you need to do. I don't feel like your childhood was easy either. Like sometimes with family and with things like that, like these things be inherited or learned behaviors. So don't beat yourself up. And I think that you definitely will get to the point of forgiving yourself and being able to move on from the situation and have better relationships, do things that make you happy, and have more fulfilling relationships with people. Like, you want to be a better person. Just the fact that you're even acknowledging it is a good sign that you're going in the right direction. Okay. All right, who else? Ask me a yes or no question. Do we just pose? Yep, just pose the question. Did she actually do what she threatened to do, or was her threat empty? Oh, India, someone threatened you? What the hell? Okay, let's see, India. That's crazy. Yeah, they did. They sure did make the one they threat. This is the real deal. Your efforts bear fruit. That person definitely did make true and went and did whatever it is that they said they was gonna do to you. Did you go to like a party recently, or did you get invited to like a party, or like a Christmas, like a Halloween party, or a masquerade ball or something? India. Okay, you were planning to ask a question. Depending on her answer, I'm going to end communication. Oh my God. Thank you. I am trying but feel guilty, or so I'm not able to forgive her. Even if that's all right, guilty. Yeah, it feels like it's more so just you needing to forgive those people and reconcile with the situation, no matter how hard it is. Even if you need help, even if you need to get therapy. But I do see you moving in the right direction. But you need somebody wiser than you. You need help. If you need to reach out to book for a reading, book me and we could talk on the phone an hour. We can vent. You could talk about the things you need to talk about, and we can kind of figure it all out. So just let me know. Elizabeth, should I let Mario go for good? Thank you for liking the live. Why not? I see no here. Is his finances not looking so good? Is that all the issue is? Money? Yeah, I see no. I don't think you should. I think you should give him a chance to get it figured out. What's going to be the outcome here? Yeah, it's about having faith in something that you really can't see at this moment with this Bishop C.H. Mason coming out in reverse. All that glitters is not gold. If somebody takes care of you emotionally and they provide for you in other ways and maybe their money is just not so together, sometimes you got to pick and choose your battles, right, Elizabeth? Like, they take care of your heart. Is there something where y'all can work together and y'all can help each other and figure it out? You have to think about that. All right. Yeah. So y'all can work it out. Y'all can figure it out. I promise. Elizabeth, don't give up on somebody you love just because of money. If they, you want the type of love where y'all two could be homeless on the street together, they would still love you. You gotta let it go for now with this Bishop C.H. Mason coming out of reverse. Let it go for now. Just have faith in something that you cannot see, even though you don't see it working out. Right? Is he coming back? Cracks in your facade, unsupported, drying up. Well, it's one of those things where actually there, right? This person brings you a lot of that, is what I see. But the foundation, you're not on the same page. And then when a man feels unwanted, or he feels like you're saying, you know, he's not enough, he's going to be making a list and checking himself to that list twice. So it's one of those situations. But, you know, energy is always changing on a day-to-day. Energy is always shifting. But as of right now, you feel like you don't have enough to offer you. Yeah. Flow with the current, natural progress. You really got to let it unfold. Give time for the energy to shift. I will also say, like, when it comes to the emotions, value what it is that this person brings to the table emotionally, because, like I said, I'm not saying just be with somebody that's broken, don't got a damn thing, and don't have nothing to offer you. But if, you know, it's something where y'all can work on it and you can encourage this person and things like that, then you got to do what works for you, all right? You're welcome, Elizabeth. But I do see that you got to make sure to make this person feel loved and feel like emotionally what they're bringing to the table matters. Okay, that's what I have for you. All right. Thank you, TS. Okay. Somebody said, will I see D tonight? I got yes, clearing the air, refreshing change. You've been wanting to see this person and clear the air with them and have a conversation. It seemed like tonight you could be seeing this person and be given a chance to clear the air with them. India, I didn't say she was going to succeed. You asked if she made doing her promise. If she told you that she was going to do something, I'm telling you that she did it. I didn't say that she succeeded. I just said she did it. Right? She took the action of going towards doing it to you. But never said she succeeded at all. Got you. If that's what she threatened to do, then she may do on her promise to perform. You're welcome, Maria, to perform that on you. But that didn't mean that it was successful. Jyoti said, I mean, can you see the things I did? Did I do it intentionally? I mean, a little advice from God or anything. I don't see your picture. I need to be able to look at your picture to be able to just read you like that without pulling cards and all of that stuff and be able to see what it is. Well, not necessarily, but I'm not willing to. I mean, I don't know. You talking about can I see what you did? But I'm gonna go in your energy. What you did, GLT? Don't scare me. I don't go in your energy and see something I don't like. I mean, I'm gonna cleanse after anyways, but still. Whoever's sending likes, I appreciate you so much. Like, may you forever be blessed. I really appreciate that. But thank you so much, TS. She said, will your dad follow through on what we discussed today? No. Leon's dad follow through on what they discussed today. Thank you. No, he's scared to take that gamble. I'm doing okay, TS. I am. Thank you. He's scared to take that risk and that gamble is what I'm seeing, Leanne. But GOT, you said you want advice from God. I'll give you some advice from God. Give you some advice from God. You gonna see D tonight and get the D tonight? Lord, that's crazy. I don't want to see no type of D's around me. I'm good. I'm scared of that D. I'm scared. All right, let's see. Okay. The worst. Well, at least y'all will get to have a nice little conversation, right? He might shock you though. You know how different this person may be behaving. Their behavior might be a little bit more on point, so that's good. India said, "Is she going to?" Whoa, no, that can't happen. Yeah, immediately no. That's not happening. She ain't about to hurt you. Feeling run down, tired, rough time too much. She's about to spend all her wits end on her dead witchery stuff she's doing. Like, she's about to be spending so much energy, expending so much energy to do it. She gonna be like a rundown, eyes baggy, dark, everything. She gonna be messed up. It's not gonna work out. I don't even know why. Just pay attention, you know what I'm saying, to yourself. Yeah. It's going right back where it came from, so you don't have to worry about that. That energy gonna go right back where it came from, India. GOT. So you said advice from God, right? So advice from God. You have the Page of Wands, the Sun, the Guardian. That's what, the Sun, or is that the World card? The World in reverse. The Ace of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, and Railroad Bill. Railroad Bill. That's what, the Chariot. It's one of those things where, like I said, I really feel like it's your family that makes a huge difference. Yeah, exactly. The bite-sized comedian. What was your question? Oh shoot! I'm so sorry, bite-sized comedian. I never did answer your question. I never did answer your question. Just give me 1 second and I'll answer it. No, what I'm seeing is that, you know, you had a lot of things that happened to you in your childhood, right? You still have a lot of inner childhood trauma, a lot of childhood wounds that you still need to work through. GOT. And what I'm seeing is that there's a lot of dark things, a lot of dark energy that is around you that you might possibly carry with you that you're not acknowledging. I don't know if you lost a family member in the childhood that was very important to you, but what I am seeing is that God is saying that you need to stop crying over spilled milk, that you need to, you know, pretty much do a cord cutting essentially, where you need to release. You need to do sessions where you release and let go of those things that happened to you in the past and in your childhood. It's time for you to move forward. A new phase in your life is opening up, but you're being stuck and clinging to the past because you don't believe that you're capable of letting all of that has happened go and to have a new beginning and to be an entirely new person. And God is saying that He is the ultimate person who judges at the end of the day. Nobody else casts judgment on you but Him. Right? At the end of the day. And so you can't be judge, jury, and executioner. So you have to give yourself grace so that way you can do the same thing to other people. If you don't forgive yourself for everything that you've done, then there's no way you'll ever be able to forgive all of those other people, GOT. But you have to find a space to understand that you were a child. You did some things that was not okay, right? You need to write things to your inner child, journal it out, talk it out with yourself, Have those real conversations with yourself and acknowledge it and say, okay, those things were not okay. I don't appreciate how I was treated. This is what I would have preferred to have been done in that moment and how I would prefer to have been treated. But with this Ace of Coins, they're saying that sometimes it's one of those things where you have to invest in yourself. I know you're saying that you may not have the money, but you have to invest in your health and your mental health. Even if that's saying, yo, let me see if my insurance has free therapy services. You have to get help because they're saying that you cannot do this all by yourself and on your own. And the longer that you try to do things on your own and you keep isolating yourself and putting yourself, as this lone wolf with all of these, everybody around you is a snake and everybody around you is like, you're spooked, you're paranoid, and they want you to get out of this energy of paranoia. But the only way to do that is to get some help because you can't do this by yourself. Well, it's not fully because of your childhood. Obviously, you know what I mean. There are some certain things that certain ideas, I would say, that you go over in your head a lot. You overthink things. Sometimes you don't mind your business. That's another thing. And that's maybe why you got into some of the things that you got into, being very curious as a child, wanted to explore. But now it's at the point where you have no excuses. You have to go inward. You have to focus on you. Yes, for yes or no, Farrah. You have to focus on you and what it is that you're bringing to yourself. The bite-sized comedian. See, look, they made you come back right on time. He's only a month and a half old. I put up with her a lot, but if she wants to... Who is this person? This is crazy. She definitely did something, but it's not going to work. As long as you continue to, you know what I mean, pray over you and your child and do protection, cover his, his ori, his crown, then you're going to be fine. Farrah said we'll hold a proposal by the end of the year. Let me see. I need confirmation on this. Will you propose by the end of this year? We'll hold a proposal by the end of this year. Yeah. Did you guys just move in together? Did y'all just recently move in together or get an apartment together? Or y'all thinking about buying a home or buying a house or something of that sort? Not yet. Close to it though. Yeah. I do see that happening. It's it's up and down. Do you want the house? Do you, but yeah. Been together 2 years. Yeah, I see it all coming together. But I definitely see keys to a new house though. So I don't know if they're saying that you're going to get keys to the new house first before y'all get married, but I definitely see both of your energy. You're welcome. All right, now let me answer about Sean. All right, so make sure I get the exact question right about what was said about Sean. No, I didn't forget. So whoever said it, I forget. Oh, it's Shane. I said Sean. Shane, I'm sorry. I'm from New York City. But I'm Haitian and like I said, with Sean, and bite-sized comedian. You're all coming on. The bite-sized comedian, they close relationship, they close conversation by the end of the year. Yeah, but I don't see it. If you just want closure, then yeah. Yeah, I feel like y'all will, but by the time, it may be somebody else in your energy or another person who you're wanting to be in a relationship with. So that's going to be an issue. That's definitely going to be an issue. Bite-sized comedian. That I do see y'all having that conversation, but I do see you being at peace with your decision with that saying there. At peace with your decision that you're going to be okay with kind of setting apart and moving forward from this person and just moving forward. And that you're kind of going to want to say no to this person. due to the other options you have. Also, I manifest some things I drop or marriage with a person. Will I? Guilty, I would say, yeah, but you still gotta, work through talking, that, you see this? The best medicine, getting the real scoop. I think you need a therapist, for real, for real. And then once you get that and everything like that, if there's a way that, I do see you getting a job soon, but if there's a way that you can get some free therapy services, that'd be really great for you before love comes into the picture. She's just my neighbor. I don't really care about her. Yeah, I don't know what her problem is. That's crazy. He's the one who threw his new woman in my face, so that's funny. Wow. Yeah, you're gonna tell him take a hike. Pretty much, if y'all was to have a conversation, and you're just gonna be at peace with not moving forward with him. So I don't know why he's even, flirting that other woman in your face. But when I say another person in your energy, there's gonna be options. You're gonna have options and possibilities, other people in your energy by the time. So I don't know that it's happening before the end of this year, but whenever it is that he comes back around, you'll already have new people in your energy to where it's gonna be like, you're not gonna be pressed at all about him. I understand, Jyoti, but I do still see you still having somebody and those things coming together, but you really gotta do that healing. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of see you being over it and kind of like being at peace with just moving forward from the situation and not dealing with the person no more. I don't know why they playing games, but any other yes or no questions? TS, was it a good idea for me to quit my full-time job? Yes. You are right on time. Do it now. Seize the day. Yes, that was a smart decision is what I'm seeing here. So now all of those other things that you've been procrastinating on when it comes to you, we can actually start focusing on those things. Going back to being an entrepreneur. You're welcome, bite-sized comedian. Okay. You're welcome, yes. Yes, yes. I feel you have to step into your entrepreneur bag. That's what I see. Rising to the challenge, floating on air advance. Why is she trying to, what is the challenge that she's trying to rise to? Being a good person. Hey, Troublemaker 11. We're doing free yes or no questions if you'd like to ask anything. She's trying to rise to the occasion and be better and change. That's what's being said here, that she wants to see if she has the potential to actually be a better person. What's the outcome? Feels right, good idea, align with your values. It still goes back to, have you ever tried writing your mom a letter about, how you feel about her and how she makes you feel? Like just writing it instead of saying it out in words. Maybe just taking the pressure off of your back by writing it to her. You're welcome, India. Everything is going to be all right. Yeah, nothing like that is going to, anything. Maybe just writing it to her in a letter and just saying like, hey, maybe I can't speak up and say it to you. Oops. Maybe I can't speak up and say it to you, but I can write it to you in a letter. Okay, Will Alice. and Robert get closer romantically. Well, Alice and Robert get closer romantically. Yes. Stokes your passion. Heart's desire blooming. Yes, you guys will. You're welcome. That's going to be fun. It may not, I mean, when you say the person that you want, GLT, I don't think it's that person. Because I'm like, why can't y'all see me? I'm sorry. You're welcome, Troublemaker 11. I don't think it's that person. From what I see here, with this being a no card. Incompatible. It's not that person. You will get married, it's just not that person. Anybody else for the yes or no questions? Or anything else? Yeah, not that person. New opportunities, a new person. It's been alright. I really didn't do much of anything today. I was just like hoping that for my birthday I just do some reading. Some people, you know, come on here. Yes or no's. Y'all book me. That's pretty much all I wanted to do. Just do some reading and spend some time with you guys. It's been a quiet day. I didn't really do much of anything. I slept for half the day. I got so hot. I go off like my favorite song. We was just rolling up all day. By the time I took a nap, then I slept till like 4 in the afternoon. It was just crazy. But can't complain. I'm just be grateful. Just grateful to spend the time with y'all. My sister came. I chose my sister for a little while. I didn't do much. I just really wanted to see you guys. I was like, I hope TS come through, Gary, all of my people. I don't know why I'm hearing, don't it feel good when I touch on you? All night I was with you. Come with me, to my bedroom. Baby, we'll be making love faces. I don't know why I just heard that song, Making Love Faces, right? That's Trey Songz. Somebody might be getting busy, huh? Child, it ain't gonna be me. Yeah, I know that. It's been a minute. But have fun. That person is not your person. That's just what I'm seeing. That person possibly could reflect what you are now if you're with that person, but that's not the ultimate. That's not the person for you ultimately. If you say you really want to grow and be better, I don't know. Excuse me. This person is reflecting those inner childhood wounds that you have, is what I'm seeing. But that's not the person for you for the future. Thank you, T.S. Yeah, I would stop. I would focus on manifesting your healing. Thank you. Thank you, Rebecca. Yes, it's my birthday. Thank you. Thank you. So I'm like, let me come up here, see if anybody want to do any readings. I got my TikTok up for the donation-based readings. If they have their picture up, which we could do donation-based readings on here too, but most people don't have their picture on here. So that's why I just say the mini or the full or whatever the case may be. But yes, thank you, boo. We are approaching the 1 hour mark. I don't know how much longer I'll stay. We'll have to see. I cannot believe I was hearing that song, making love faces like that. And I'm grateful for y'all too. That was my whole point. I was just like, it's been too long. Like, it was no way that I literally right the week before my birthday, everything just started like my stomach, my head, like everything. And it's so crazy because, like I said, it's so much stuff that has happened to me, you guys, in just the past week alone. I started dreaming about celebrities, which I never used to dream about celebrities. It's been so many changes and so much things that has happened. It's just crazy. But the part that really kills me is that I literally had a headache for like 3 days straight or 4 days straight. Like, it was persistent. And I was just like, I miss you guys. I need to come up here and go live with y'all. Give me 1 second, too hard. Okay. Don't it feel good when I touch on you? Sorry, I had to end the live on TikTok real quick because I just didn't want to keep it up. Okay. You ain't even wasting no time. Yes, I do see that he is still planning on reaching out. I do see that he is still planning on reaching out. Most definitely. Anybody else? If not, I'm gonna probably. Let me see. I got my other up on my other TikTok. I got multiple TikToks, you guys. But I was just like, let me come up on here. And then, I mean, I want to go live on Twitter and do readings. But I'm like, should I do it now? Or should I wait till tomorrow? You made it! Hey, Whitney Rose! You made it! Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Y'all are so sweet. I love you guys. I literally said, I'm like, I know TS gonna come through, Whitney gonna come through, Rebecca, Leanne, Gary, all my people, Brittany. Like, excuse me, I knew y'all was coming through. I wish somebody would have spoiled me today. You know how bad I wish? You know this? It's so crazy, you guys. A guy hit me up. He was like, "Oh, you could come and bring a spend a night bag," and all. I'm like, "Sir, I don't even know you. I don't even know you. I don't even know you. I don't." And it's cool. Like we've been talking through social media, but I don't know you in real life. Why would you think that I would ever come to wherever you at? I don't know what you got planned. I don't. You could kidnap me. You could kill me. I don't like. I just. I don't know. It just threw me off. Now, if he would have just said he gonna cash at me some money, he would have had me. Just cash at me the money and go. We'd have been like, no, I don't need nobody. Just cash at the funds and go. I don't want to do no talking. I'm not trying to do no wrestling. Okay? I'm not trying to do no wrestling at all. So yeah, I was just like, mm, mm. Yeah, I was like, I was so weirded out by, you said, come get that birthday. Yeah, like, huh? I just wanted, I just wanted some money. Like, y'all, that's all I wanted for my birthday. And not a mother sent me, I mean, I think my sister did, but still, it's just like, that was it. That was it. I'm a very simple gal. Just send me the funds and I will treat myself. But as far as me, going to meet up with you and anything like that, and I met you on social media, and then he talking about some, what do you drink? I don't drink. So there's that. I don't drink. And then I don't know. I don't know. It's just like you didn't say, yo, I made a dinner reservation. Let's go. We going to this dinner, this restaurant, and I already booked it. And I'm like, no. Spend a night bag. I don't even know you, sir. To think that, and then it's like, oh, well, uh, because I was like, why would I bring a spend a night bag? He was like, wow, I'm gonna pay for an Uber for you to come to my house, and the Uber is gonna be like $200. I'm like, where do you live? Then he's like, oh, basically, I don't know, damn near upstate New York, the Bronx, upstate New York, some shit like that. I'm like, nigga, I'm not coming out there. So you could kill me in the woods somewhere and leave me? Gotta be kidding me. And then he's like, oh no, now you're taking it all the way north. Now you're taking it all the way left. That's crazy. I said, well, that's what I'm saying. It sounds crazy. It sounds crazy that you even think that I was even gonna do that. Yeah, it sounds like I'm gonna like it. Sounds crazy that you would even think that I was gonna go for something like that. And he was just like, I'm a grown man. I'm 32 years old. I don't need to explain myself. And I was like, well, then you just won't be. We won't be hanging out. You gotta meet me in the daylight outside in the neutral zone and meet me in public. But there's no need for me to be meeting up with you to come to your house or do nothing of the sort. That's just not happening. So. Oh, they put my live back to the beginning too. TikTok is tweaking, man. It's 30. It says 35 there, but I'm doing it for 30 since it's my birthday. $5 off all the readings, you guys, right now. So the full is 30 and the mini is 10. 30, you can ask me 3 different questions. And we'll go in depth on each one of those questions. But I guess they restarted my TikTok live back to the beginning. To where it's like I have to start over. So there's no point in me coming on here. They done restarted my whole thing. They restarted my whole live. That's crazy. Whitney Rose. Alrighty, my boo. We're back. Okay. We are so back, you guys. You see me, right? I'm excited. We're back. Alright, so question number 1. Most important thing that you guys want to communicate to you right now. Second thing is, what is it that you're ignoring, that you're not seeing right now at this time? And honestly, I'm going to throw in the third question for you is, what's the next step when it comes to your spiritual journey? Because you know about your gifts. So really, you need to know what's the next steps as well for you and what you need to do. I totally understand, Whitney. Okay. Alright, let's start. Let's start with what your guides want to communicate to you. This is directly from your spirit guides. Like, y'all don't understand. I haven't done a reading in so many days. Like, this just got me so excited right now, TS. It's been like a week, almost 2 weeks since I did a reading. It's crazy. Okay. So many things that Whitney Rose's guys want to communicate with Whitney Rose right now. Most important things to communicate with her right now. One more, please. One more, please. Oh, okay. So I just not gonna do one more, like I said. Okay, cool. No, they just decide they're gonna do whatever they want. Alright, so we have intuition, inner child on the bottom of the deck, Whitney. So one thing that your guides want you to know right now, or your inner child specifically, is the guide that, you know, we're speaking to. Your inner child wants you to pay attention to the nudges that they're giving you about what it is that they want to do. Have you been keeping up with your inner child lately? Like, you know, doing some little kitty things, going, like you said, you've been busy with life and work, but you still have to take moments to just goof off, watch some TV, go swing on a swing set, ride a bike, something that your inner child, you know, used to love to do. Watch a Disney movie, whatever it is that you really, really love to do. I don't care if it's playing with dolls. As a kid, something that you really, really love to do is like your inner child is saying, hey, I'm here. You've been ignoring me. Don't forget about me. Remember that I'm here and I want to spend time with you. Just my little boo-boo obsessed. Right? So yeah, like it's like your inner child is saying, listen, we gotta have some fun. Okay, we also have your nature spirits, okay, coming out real heavy. With partnerships in love and despair. And I think what they're basically telling you is, when it comes to your partnerships, when it comes to love and things like that, there's plenty of love to go around, and that you are very much deserving of it. And never allow yourself to get into a situation where you feel like you're not deserving of it, right? And what that means is when you're around people who are not cherishing you, who's not protecting you, protecting your inner child, um, don't be afraid to, leave those people in the past. And I think what they're saying is that right now, if you are in a period where you've been having to scrutinize your relationships and your partnerships, and it hasn't been so kumbaya, they're saying that, everything is going to be okay. But it's just one of those situations where you have to put yourself first. You have to choose you, even if it kind of hurts a little bit and it can be painful. You have to make sure that you're willing to uh, let go of what's not serving you, right, for your highest good. Sometimes in order to see joy, there's got to be some pain, right, before that rainbow comes. And so they want you to know that any partnerships, relationships, anything that's ending at this time, it's so that you can open up to a entirely new beginning. You have new beginnings that's going to be coming towards you. More friendships than anything. Yeah. So yeah, it's one of those things where they're like, don't allow yourself to stay in situations that cause you despair or pain. um And I think, like I said, with the new beginnings coming out here, they're just wanting you to know that you have new doors that's going to be opening for you. That's the whole point of things, other doors being closed. You got to declutter and make room for the new stuff that's coming towards you. With your creativity guides and your joy guides coming out here, we have invention, restriction, and deprivation. It's one of those things where they're telling you that all of those little ideas that you have, that the boo boo obsession and all of those childhood things, your intuition is nudging you for a reason, Whitney Rose. Do you believe that some of those things that you might find to be really exciting to your inner child can be the reason why you build a strong community and are able to have money and have a foundation? I remember when I was young, I used to think it was a dumb idea that I always wanted to play Sims and show other people me playing my Sims game and posting videos on YouTube, and I never did it. And now it's 2025, and I'm like, damn. Imagine I was one of the first Sim streamers way back. Oh, I would have been lit right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they're saying don't let some of the things that you're excited and get creative about and that your inner child jumps for and piques your curiosity. Don't close yourself off to some of those ideas, right? Don't restrict yourself from that, because that could be a way for you to um, create and make money, right? So looking at the laptop here, and they're saying there's many ways to get a bag you broke for. Ain't no reason for you to be struggling with money, because they're saying that there's streams of income for you online through money, through your creativity, through your art. All right, so sometimes I'm so quiet. Sometimes I think I'm dumb. You said Sims, and it's literally up in the background on my laptop. Stop. Ah! Oh, that's crazy. So yeah, it's one of those things where they're saying like, get into it. I could explode on you so much. The genre of stereotypically whatever ability wise. Yeah, no, it's one of those things where they're saying that don't restrict yourself. Like babe, you are abundant, right? So it's one of those things where it's like, have fun. It's okay to, splurge, buy yourself some ice cream, buy yourself something you like, even if you're on a weight loss journey. It's like, it's okay sometimes to go off. You don't always have to be counting calories. It's one of those things where they don't want you to be so disciplined that you're, because I do see the discipline card out here. They don't want you being so disciplined that you miss out on some fun things. Why is this doing this now? Oh, because I have my arm up. Like, why is it doing that? That is so annoying. But yeah, it's the discipline card. So yeah, it's one of those things where they're telling you don't deprive yourself. That when it comes to your self control, that you've been doing really amazing. You've been doing really amazing, And with this victory and survival here, they're telling you that some things are going to be shifting soon, right, in terms of your money. And because you continue to give, because you continue to do what it is that you're supposed to do, you've been disciplined, you've been working hard, you're going to continue to see the fruits of your labor. You're going to see rewards. Like, your money is going to be good. But I do think that there's an opportunity here for you to put yourself a little bit more in the spotlight. Right? There's an opportunity here for you to really use your talents and your gifts and your creativity to make you some extra cash. You can have multiple streams of income. So that, I think, is the most important thing that your gods want to tell you. Your divine helpers and your healer gods, like, everybody's like, good. Get out of the survival mode. Get out of the deprivation mode. Um, don't be in a like mindset. Like, it's just a lot about you not feeling like you don't have it or you're not gonna have it. Like, your money is good. Everything is good. Like, even when you was commenting, you was like, you've been struggling, aren't we all? It's like, exactly. Because you have that mindset, it's like, yes, exactly, we all are. So then that should tell you something. We're not. Maybe you're not struggling at all, right? If we're all kind of going through ups and downs in money, then maybe it's not struggling at all. Maybe it's just that some people will, or all of us will go through highs and lows, right? And there's a season for everything. And I think that you're about to enter a period of steady, right? Where your income is steady, your money is steady, and you don't have to stress. And stop saying I hope so. Say you know so, right? Like, your intuition is one of those things where you have to allow it to be in coordinates, mind, body, and spirit. Speak life over yourself. Speak positivity. Say my money is good. My financial situation is great. Money flows to me abundantly. It finds me in the room. I don't have to stress about my income. I can give freely, and it comes back to me. Just like how you paid me for this reading. Like, when you gave me that money, you say that may this come back to me tenfold, right? I gave out 35, made 3,500 come back to me. Like, always speak those things over your life so that you can know, that you can program yourself and move yourself into that timeline. Right, and it's one of those things where they see that you've been getting better, right? They see how you're working on your self control and you're getting out of the survival mode and you're allowing yourself to be smarter and restrict yourself from whatever it is that you don't absolutely need. So you got to give yourself grace for it. It's one day at a time. I've been there. Like I said, I was a Sims girly. I used to own every Sims pack. I probably don't have the last couple ones, but I used to own every single one of them things and get them like clockwork to the point where I was pre-ordering them because that was my vice too, spending, getting the things that I like, shopping. But it's one of those things where, yeah, you can't spend with the idea of worry. You have to spend it knowing that you're going to get it back. If you spend it stressed and worried, then of course it's not gonna come back. You have to change your mindset about how you're using your money and spending it. Exactly, Whitney. All right, so that was the first question. Let's see what it is that you're missing. What is it that Whitney's missing right now, possibly? What are you missing at this time right now, Whitney Rose? Girl. I don't know how you gonna feel about this. Remember what we talked about before? Remember what we what are you picking up what I'm putting down? Or what we talked about that before when you had got that reading? Yeah. Yeah. Listen, you said it, not me. That's what I'm seeing is that they're saying that you're missing. Because we have the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Swords in reverse. You have the Nine of Swords, the Star card, Justice card, Two of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, yeah. And then the Empress is on the bottom of the deck. And I saw this before I even looked to see what was on the bottom of the deck. But the fact that the Empress is on the bottom of the deck, and I told you it was going to be happening sooner. Y'all going to be making a love child very soon. All right? It's something about some unpredictability here, which is not a swords in reverse. Are y'all wrapping it up? Because they're saying that it's coming soon, very much soon. And that you have a lot of anxiety and stress and worry about it, but you need to just like be calm and be cool because this is it, mama. You're gonna be a mama very soon. Child, don't tell me it's already. When I tell you we use both forms, listen, this is why I say, they saying about it being unpredictable. I don't know. It's like you possibly is not expecting this, man, with this Knight of Swords over. It's going to be very confusing to you. I think it will be confusing to him too, but I am seeing that this is what's supposed to be happening. This is what I'm seeing. It's going to be a real unexpected turn of events. This is what you're not seeing, that you're going to really be a mom soon. Didn't I tell you it was going to be a boy, Mom? Because here they go again telling me it's a boy. Okay, is this within the next year? Is this within the next year, you guys? Is this within the next year? If this is what you don't see coming? No. Okay, is this within the next 2 years? Excuse me, yes. Within the next 2 years. Within the next 2 years. I guess that's not that bad. I mean, you would think when I asked what is coming and y'all want to say, you would think that would be coming up very, very soon. And then y'all want to talk about something in the next 2 years. They say that's soon for you. Oh, okay. That's soon for you. Yeah. Yeah, I'll see you within the next 2 years. Yeah, they're like, that is still soon for you, yeah. Okay, but am I right though about it being twin boys? Because I swear that's what I see. Or is it a boy and a girl? No, it is twin boys, like I said. I think it's twin boys. Yep, and imagine they're fire signs or possibly an Aquarius. Kill me now too. I told you, I'm still on that. Whitney, cut it out. Stop. That might actually happen. Stop. Oh my God, that might actually happen. Knight of Cups, Knight of Swords in reverse. That might, one twin might actually literally absorb the other. That's sick. But you spoke it. Your intuition told you that, not mine. Your intuition told you about your. Yeah, that's your intuition that's working. I mean, yeah. But you know what I will say though, you do have a new opportunity to that's coming soon, a financial opportunity. I don't know if it's a raise or it's just a new opportunity for you to get a new job. But I am seeing you making plans for something new. But again, it goes back to you putting yourself in the spotlight. So I don't know if you're just like hiding some hidden talent that you have. I mean, you are hiding a hidden talent that you have, which is this talent. But I am seeing that, you need to start putting yourself in the spotlight more, putting yourself out there more, because there's opportunities here for you to go in a different direction. But it's about on the horizon. You might even get married soon. If that's what you want. Because, I mean, we do got the Knight of Cups out here. So he definitely could just propose to you. Yes, you do. You do get as clear of a message. You out here speaking it out. You just said, please. Yes, you do. You just gotta trust in it. That's all. Don't second guess yourself. Trust in your gut feeling. But that's why I said start with family and friends. Start with people you trust. It don't gotta be on a bigger scale publicly. Start with the people that you truly trust and that's close to you. But they are saying that you have to get out of this anxiety and fear. Right? You have to get out of that. You have to get out of your head. And start following your inner voice and what your inner voice is telling you. You know the truth, my love. We got the Justice card with the Two of Wands. You know the truth, and you know what you must do. You just second guess it. The highest timeline that you could think of for yourself. You know what it is. You just got to get out of your head about it. Stop feeling like you're not allowed to spend money. What if you're a money tree? What if that's, you know what I'm saying? Even if you get yourself in situations, you don't ever go down to zero. So now you got to get to the point where you just continue to manifest for yourself. Whitney, you have to act. Okay, let's get to your last question, because that is the third question that I want to ask. Is what they want you to do for your spiritual work. All right, so let's see. I'm gonna ask, what's the three main things you need to work on? In terms of your alignment and your chakras and things like that, and then for your spiritual gifts. But you don't always have to see. Claircognizance is a gift, a knowing. Sometimes you just know. You can't always explain to people why you know. You just know. All right. What's the three main things that Whitney needs to work on right now? Transformation. I figured. You're already going through a spiritual ascension right now. Find your bliss. Crown chakra. Babe. That would be fun. That would be fun. One of these days. Alright. It says, I journey within to meet my higher self and to find true happiness. I know I am a part of source and my life is guided by divine wisdom. And I am following the path I love and am fully aligned to my soul's purpose. It's one of those things where they're telling you that the time is now. Like, you really have to stop waiting. Crown chakra, you are protected, Whitney. You are protected. When they send a download directly to you, that's it. It is what it is. It's one of those things where with the Find Your Bliss, they're saying as long as you continue to do things outside of what truly makes you happy, you're not on your highest path. There's a part of you that will continue to feel a sense of lack. There's a part of you that will continue to feel like something is missing. Because essentially it is. But you got to walk through that door. They're telling you that the time is now. You see, you with your staff, you have to walk through that door. The door has been behind you all along. Your destiny is waiting for you, my love. But you have to go towards it. So yeah, work on your crown chakra, they said. Anything else? Balance. And sparks of divine. Okay. So, okay. I get what they're saying here. So, you don't even understand how to walk through that if I'm already so willing. Okay. This is why I say balance and sparks of divine. You have to be inquisitive, my love. You have to be questioning. Okay, you say your ancestors, your gods, whatever, right? Grandma Hattie, if you are here right now, show me. Trigger the light. Send me the angel number 233, 234, 123, whatever it is that you want to see. Give specific commands. Test out your intuition with your ancestors by asking them. And with this balance and sparks of divine, they're saying that you are a direct connection to source, which we already know, right? And that the messages are coming mainly from within. To be honest, from your inner child, from your higher self. The connection is already there. It's really just about, with this balance and crown chakra, is you just believe in it. I know it sounds cliche, but you just, it says you're willing, but you have to believe in it, right? So like, you believe that your grandma's an ancestor, you believe that this person's an ancestor, but what about Whitney Rose? They're saying you still don't believe that Whitney Rose is the girl. You still don't believe that Whitney Rose can move things with her mind. And so that's why I say test out your own intuition. Like right now, tell me something about myself. Read me. You're looking at me right now. You're looking at my face. You can see me. Read me. Tell me something about myself. I'm giving you permission to look into my energy. And then I'll lastly ask which spiritual gifts you need to work on the most right now. See? You're overthinking it, Whitney. All you have to do is look at my picture and then it's the first thing that you hear in your head. I just see you as very elevated. Right. So what is that? So then something you could say is, shit, I look at you and I feel like you're old. You're ancient. You're an ancestor. You're an old soul. Right? Elevated. Probably your ascended master. Boom. So you read me. Right there. And I'm not easy to read. So the fact that you even pick up on that, boom. Making me look young. Mind you, we damn near the same age, right? I think I just turned 1 year older than you now. Because I turned 27. With me. That's good. Alright, let's see. What spiritual gifts should we work on over the next couple of months to the end of the year for Whitney? What spiritual gifts? So that way I can lead her and direct her exactly what it is that she needs to do. What spiritual gifts? Hold up. Pop it. Lord. Okay. What else? What other spiritual gifts should she work on? Feather. Volcano. Snake in reverse. Okay, so. You can hear. Alright, you can hear them. But what's going on? Okay, let me talk to you about like what happens with me, right? When I first started noticing my clairaudient abilities, I wasn't necessarily hearing people at first. I was hearing noises. I'm hearing people going up and down the steps. I'm hearing things that's making me think that I'm crazy. I'm listening to music the song is saying one thing, I'm hearing totally different lyrics over the song. I'm, sitting there in my house and I'm like, I heard the name Alexandria. So I was like, Alexandria? So I turned around and she was like, yes. So I go to my window because I'm like, I thought it was a little girl outside of my window. I go outside, it's nobody out there. Like, so sometimes we just be missing it and we don't be paying attention, but they telling me that you are here and you need to pay attention to the messages because they are talking to you. You can hear. I told you guys before how I like to think of it as like a radio, but you have to envision, you have to close your eyes, you have to meditate. Whitney, you have to meditate. You have to meditate so that you can clarify and understand what it is that's happening. Like, okay, these are not people around me that's talking. There's someone in my head that's talking to me. The other day, I thought I heard my sister outside there, and then someone called me and was like, yo, yeah, I'm back here chilling with your sister if you want to come smoke. And then I went back there, and my sister wasn't back there. And I was like, didn't you just say that you were chilling with my sister if I wanted to come smoke? And you was like, and the person was like, hell no, what the hell are you talking about? And then I'm like, I heard my sister's voice out there laughing. Then I thought I heard him on the phone tell me, but I had to go back and sit down with myself and have a moment. And then my ancestors had to be like, and explain it to me because I thought that I was losing my mind. Because I'm like, no, absolutely. I heard her voice out there. And then he told me, come back there. I went back there. He was like, I never told you that. I said, if you want to come. He said, I never said nothing about your sister. I don't know where you added all those extra other words from. I said, Lord Jesus. But that's why meditating is key. That was my ancestors being like, yeah, this is why you need to start meditating again and get back to that so that you can clarify and you know when someone's really talking to you in real life or when you're being delivered a message. Because they're being delivered to you, my love, but you have to work on your clairaudient abilities. When I meditate, what I like to do is continue to expand my ears, right? Like I said, it's all about visualization. I think of it as like two little drums. Two little drums or beats or whatever, to a little dot that's outside of my ears. And as I'm meditating, I'm pushing them out more. I'm pushing the drums out, pushing the range out more. As I'm pushing the range out, like all of these abilities, clairaudient abilities, they just need to be worked on. They're like muscles. So it's like muscle memory. You just have to work on them. And as I'm pushing it out, I'm imagining that my range of hearing is further out. So now I'll be like, yo, I'm hearing an ambulance. And then it's like, there's no ambulance outside. Thank you, Suman. It's like the ambulance is 6 blocks down. And I'm hearing it from all the way over here. Like it's right outside of my house. Because I've worked on those abilities. Exactly, Whitney. That's what claircognizance is, right? It's a knowing. So that's why you're not able to differentiate voices because it's you know. Yeah, meditating is very powerful, especially for you in nature. Because remember, 3 cards came out a bunch of nature spirits. Meditating in nature would be very, very powerful for you. Powerful for you. Pay attention to the signs that you get through the birds, the way that things operate in nature. Right? And so when it comes to your gifts, what I was saying, the main gifts that they were saying you need to work on. So we do have the volcano here. And it, that obviously makes me think of passion and that makes me think of fire. And it's like when I think of the type of gifts that fire sign people have, I don't know if you are a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but when I think, I spend 0 time in nature now because I hate random messages of where I grew up. I'm prissy about that. I'll do better. Yeah. Yeah, you should definitely, because nature be having messages, my love. It be having messages. Them trees, them birds, the wind, everything. It be speaking if you pay attention. Just the way two animals interact with each other and flock together could be telling you something. Excuse me. I wonder if you are like a Sag rising or something, or if you have any fire sign in your chart prominent. But what I am seeing is that, excuse me for the burp, it is going to be really important for you to tap more into that fiery side of yourself. right? Like you have to be a little bit more action based. Physical movement helps too when it comes to your gifts, just so you know. So while you're exercising, after exerting yourself physically, working out, things like that, that also probably, it's like you get this brain blast, and then it's like boom, now you're hearing things. This one is the craziest one. No wonder you a Gemini, because you have crazy gifts of manipulation here with this poppet coming out here, where you can manipulate, which we know you're a whole shapeshifter out here, being that you're a Gemini. So Aquarius and Cancer. Oh, nice. Yeah, yeah. You definitely got the charm ability. So you probably could even really actually make like uh puppets and voodoo dolls and things like that for people. You probably be, excuse me, when you get into your work, you might actually be more of a conjurer, because a lot of this looks real messy. So you'll probably be more of a conjurer than a root worker that works with herbs. So I understand that your brother is a shaman, but you may be a little more chaotic with your work, because no, Suman, I'm just doing her paid reading, and then as soon as I'm done, I can answer your question. And that's all right. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to use anything for bad, but I do think that you need to know how to protect yourself, and you need to know how to cloak yourself, because I think you're very much hidden in plain sight. And yeah, while you're very charming and empathetic, there's a side of you that people shouldn't really want to even play with or mess with. So for the next 6 months, these are the gifts that we're going to be working on. All right, we're going to be working on with this feather here, listening to the clear audience, the messages, the music, everything that we're hearing in movies, TV shows, songs. Pay attention, because you will be receiving messages through um, hearing, right? And your clear cognizance and just getting the downloads. You got your manipulation here, which, your shape shifting, your alchemy. Let's call it that. Working on your alchemy, transmuting energy. When people send you negative energy, transmuting that shit into blessings and money for yourself. These are the type of things that we're working on. Okay, and then with the volcano and the snake in reverse, starting learning more of your protection rituals, your protection magic, your left-handed work. You need to know how to protect yourself. You need to know these things. So we're gonna start talking to our ancestors and asking them about what it is that they want you to do. You want to know something? Just ask. First step, if you don't, you need to get an altar. And if you have an altar, then you need to go to that altar. You need to light your white candle on that altar. You need to talk to your ancestors and ask them what it is that you need to know as far as protection rituals, as far as whatever prayers they want you to do, how they want you to do your cleanses and your baths, how you want to protect your crown. Remember I said your crown. Your crown is what's being left open. That's the issue. Your crown. Do you do your own hair? Do you have a hairstylist? It's very important to watch who does your hair, who you allow to see your hair, view your hair, touch it. All of that is really important. So keep all that in mind, that your crown, your ori is very important. You have to cover your crown. So if you always have your hair out and you never, just cover it, wear head wraps, things like that. It's good to just do that once in a while. So they're telling you that your crown is too exposed right now to too many people. So that's what the issue is. You want to be able to, like you said, know where the messages are coming from. And you cannot be afraid to ask, right? As spiritual as you are, child, you feel somebody talking to you, you say, who is that? Who said that? Who told me that? All you have to do is ask. And one thing about a spirit, they must reveal themselves. Must, once you ask. So just ask who you're talking to, who you're dealing with, and they will let you know. Yeah, see, that's the problem. You can't be terrified to ask. You can't be terrified to ask. That's going to be an issue. You can't be terrified to ask. Sorry. My best friend is supposed to be doing my hair. She's like, hey, you can come. How the time is 100% where I'm in it, so it means they change with time. Yes, exactly. It does mean that they change with time. How did you even get into all this and so deep? I basically, depends who's doing it, I believe. I think that tarot readings tell you the current energy, but I do think that tarot readings can predict the future. But the reality is, a lot of times when you look at these cards, you can get 16 different interpretations from them, right? I could show you the same 4 cards and give you like 30 different interpretations, but it's all gonna still at the end of the day be up to the context around the situation. A lot of times we're going based off of what we see in the cards, and then once y'all give us more energy, then we can give y'all more energy. Right? That's if we're doing tarot readings using cards. They can predict the future, but we don't know which outcome is going to be. It's only going to tell you one potential outcome or multiple, not one though, because like I said, it's many. They can only tell you multiple potential outcomes. That's it. But ultimately, what you do is what's going on. But how I look at it, okay, if you come to me and you ask me within the next 6 months, will I meet a man? And in the spirit, it's already brewing that a man is going to come towards you. Thank you, Evangeline. Thank you so much. If it's already born, if a man, if that's already was on its way to you in the spirit, if it was already done in the 5D, because things have to happen in the 5D first before they happen in the 3D, then boom, you're going to meet then you're going to meet that man regardless. But let's say that was just a potential outcome. It wasn't already done. It was a possibility for you to meet a man, but it hadn't happened in the 5D yet. If I give you that reading and tell you, yeah, there's potential out there for you to meet a man, I can't say yes or no because it may be that it has not already happened yet in the 5D yet. It didn't happen in the spirit yet, in the 5D level of consciousness yet, for it to then happen 3D on the physical. So I can only tell you potentially. But let's say after that I say to you, you know what? It's all gonna depend on what you do, and you decide to close yourself off and stay in the house and don't do anything for like the next 6 months, and things change. A lot of changes happen, and then you come back to me and you ask me again, and now I see in the spirit that it has pretty much came to pass that the man is not coming. Then I can tell you, okay, nobody's coming to you within the next 6 months because of certain actions that you've taken to change up the energy. But as long as it's still brewing, I'm only going to tell you the potential of what can happen. Exactly. Things can be changed within a work. Things can be changed within a work. Let me tell you how I came to getting to do certain things with me, Rose, just to answer your question. Right? Because how I want you to work on these gifts is by being open and being honest and speaking out. But I can't force you to do it. If you're afraid, then you're going to be afraid. And then I can't. There's nothing I can do. But I'm going to tell you what happened to me. I went through a near-death experience. A lot of times when it comes to spirituality, a lot of people go through near-death experiences, not all the time. But some of us go through near-death experiences that kind of awaken certain things within us. Right? Like things that we were trying to avoid, we just cannot avoid anymore because it's right there. Right? So that's pretty much what had happened to me. And after I had that near-death experience, I moved, and I had just moved 1,400 miles away from my home. I actually moved on my Pluto line. So that's the crazy part. I moved directly on my Pluto line. So I moved somewhere where, according to the astrocartography, it was very much possible for me to literally die or have many near-death experiences. Thank you. My question is, will I marry in 1 year with the person that I want? I could see that happening. Yes, Suman. I could see that. I can see you marrying within 1 year with the person that you want. Yes. And so I went to my apartment. I try to be. Thank you, Evangeline. I went to my apartment or whatever. Oh, I had, and that was just the first of many multiple near-death experiences that I had when I was in Houston. Twice car accident. One time my car just spun out of control out of nowhere. I swear somebody was doing like car spells and death magic spells on me, because when I tell you, it was always my car, and I would have full control of my car, and then it would just start. But I would Houston, yeah, it was in Houston, but I would always regain control of my car. It would be so crazy. It would be so crazy, these situations that I would go through. But it was like God was like, y'all can't get me. Like, y'all not taking my girl Jessica. Y'all just not. Y'all can't take me out. So, anyways, after that very first one, a pole was supposed to fall directly over the car. I was supposed to die, you guys. Like, the pole was supposed to fall right, boom. And somehow, in the middle of this, highway, out the woods, wherever I was, why did the pole, instead of coming down forward the way that it was coming, just flop somehow? I don't know, you guys. I cannot explain it. Even the two guys that was on the side of the road that was running towards me, they was like, bro, we thought that shit was about to fall right on that car and it was about to be over. We thought we was about to witness a murder. For that shit to just stop and go the other way, boom, and fall down, it was crazy. But that's basically what happened. After I got out of that situation, airbags went off. Y'all don't understand. Multiple times I've been in a car accident where the car has been fully totaled. And nothing ever happened. And so I went to my apartment and, yep. And I was like, yo, what the hell am I going to do? Okay. And I went on Twitter. Tell you exactly how this happened. I went on Twitter and I went in a space, and this girl was like praying for everybody in the space, right? She's praying for everybody. Maybe you wouldn't be here with us if not for that. Exactly. I don't know. She's praying for everybody. She's just going hard. She's doing her prayers. She's doing all of this stuff. And I tell you no lie, a voice in my head was like, you should, not the prayer part of what she was doing, but it was like, you should speak to her and let her know that you can help her. Put it like that. And in my head, I was just like, what the hell is it that I can help her with? And they was like, you'll know what you can help her with when you see her. Put it like that, when you physically see her. Something turned on at it. Exactly. So I'm in the space with the girl. She's doing all of these prayers, and I'm just like, man, they want me to talk to this girl, but I can't just interrupt right now while she's talking to all these other people. It's a lot going on. So I'm just listening. And as I'm listening, I'm looking at people's, other people that's in the space. And it's like a voice in my head just started telling me stuff about these people. Like, yo, this person is dealing with, insecurity. This person is dealing with this. This person is all of these different things. And I was just like, what the fuck is happening? I was like, what the fuck is happening? I was so weirded out. Suman, yeah, I got yes. I got a yes for that. Is there someone around you that has children? Or like something about a child is involved with that, Suman. But I just started hearing stuff. So I was just like, all right, whatever. Boom. Tell you no lie. Finally ended up talking with the girl and just telling her, like, I feel like I could do what you do. No shade. Not trying to be disrespectful. But, like, I just feel like I could do what you do and do it better. Like, because it's something about what you're doing that I cannot explain. Like, I don't know. At the time, I'm going to say my ancestors now, but at the time I didn't know. It was something was just pasting me to that girl. I know what it is now, but I ain't gonna fully tell y'all all of that. But I just decided that I was gonna start a space myself, and whatever was gonna happen was gonna happen, and that's what I did. And I started helping. I just started talking to people. I was like, it was crazy. My ears started ringing. I mean, I'm talking about my ear was burning off. My ears would be hot, fire red. I mean, I'm talking about I didn't know what I was. It would be so many people talking to me at one time that I couldn't even differentiate between all of the different people that was talking to me. But when I finally got on FaceTime with the girl, right, I looked at her, and in the background, she lived in Houston too. But I should have known that I shouldn't have got myself involved with her. But I looked in the background of her, and I saw a big black Slenderman like individual behind her, which I now know is the spirit of, was a entity attachment, an entity of narcissism that was attached to her. But I didn't know that she had this narcissistic entity attached to her, and that's why she was up there like that. That's why that's why they kept pointing me to her, like something about her, but I couldn't figure out what it was. But she had this big black entity behind her. And me being me, thinking that, okay, well, if my ancestors is telling me about it, there must be some way that I could get this entity off of her. Y'all, that was what my thought was. I'm supposed to be here helping her get it off of her. But no, that was not my purpose on my job at all. And then intertwining myself with that got me into some shit in life. I will not lie. I came out okay on the other end, but I definitely should not have. Yes, get you your dragon's blood, Sage. But yeah, she had a big old entity attachment behind her. And that's when I fully realized, okay, something about you, Jessica, is not normal. Because why do you see that there? Why do you see that there and nobody else don't see it? I'm talking about we on a group FaceTime with all these different people. And I'm like, do y'all not see that big ass Slenderman thing behind that girl? Like, I'm talking about it's there. It's on her. As long as you do your protection, you don't have to worry about nobody doing nothing to you, Suman. And it's okay if that's not your real name. Um, and as long as you know you're doing right and you being just, you'll be fine. As long as you protect yourself and do what you need to do, cleanse yourself and, do your prayers and all that, you're going to be fine. Main thing is protection. That's it. You don't have to, never match it by doing anything dark or doing black or magic or whatever back to nobody. You don't have to do that. Now that's terrifying though, seeing the entity. Yeah, but you know what? It wasn't. That was the craziest thing about it. It wasn't terrifying. It was just spooking me out that nobody else was seeing it. That's what was spooking me out. That I was the only one that was like, bro, do y'all not see that? And all of y'all claim to be spiritual, more spiritual than me. I came in a space where y'all all claim to be all these things. How do y'all not see that? So that's pretty much what I wanted to know. But did she ever get it off of her? I have no idea. Child, I have no idea. That girl was on FaceTime with me poking needles into red candles and doing all type of crazy stuff. To be honest, my ancestors is like, bro, her head is no good. At that point, she was trying to put it on you. Anything to get rid of it. Even if she left it at your house. Like, she just wanted... No. I don't know what ended up happening. Because I had to get away from her. I had to get away from her because she was causing problems for me. I went to go pick her up. She invited me to her house. Her mom gave me some food, some gumbo. Oh my God. The next day I was in the bed sick. I was throwing up everywhere. Bro, you can't be like, yo. And the thing about it, it was all a lesson learned. Like, my ancestors made me get all of those lessons early of like being dumb enough to trust people, eat food from just anybody, all of that stuff. Like, bro, it was crazy. Do you guys cleanse? Suman, do y'all cleanse yourself? Herbal baths, with actual herbs from nature. Is this really the South? I'm not from here. Child. They were from Louisiana, but they lived in Houston, but I don't know. It was a lot to that story. It was a lot to that story, to be honest. And I feel like there was somebody else doing something to her. I think it was somebody else who was doing something to her, and she didn't know about it, and it was just like she just needed help that at the moment, at the time, I could not give her because I didn't know enough yet. I still had to learn. I had to get in my spiritual bag. I had to start buying books and reading and doing my research and excuse me, meditating for hours at a time and sitting at my altar and dealing with my ancestors and playing music and really, really, really spending time with my ancestors. That was the only way for me to really figure out what was going on. But at the time, I didn't know what was going on with her. I just knew that she came to my house and my altar caught, my Bible caught on fire the next day. Yo, this girl came to my house and everything in my life started going crazy. You probably don't remember, but one of your early spaces, I told you I seen someone in my kitchen during my nap, and your people told me to leave them alone because it would be too much energy. Oh, yeah. I don't remember that. So, yeah, it was just one of those things, Whitney, where I realized that I could see certain things and I had to give, and I just started honing in on it. I stopped making excuses. I spent a lot of time by myself in my apartment alone. I didn't have a job. I had nothing. I had nothing. And it was so wild that, like, I want to say, like, 8 months went by, and at the last minute, because I wasn't paying my rent because I didn't have no job. 8 months went by, and I reached out to some people, and they helped me out and paid my rent up. Like, it was crazy. Because I was literally just in the house. I don't know why I'm itching all of a sudden. This is weird, because this is just weird. But yeah, that was pretty much it. I just started spending a lot of time with my ancestors, and I didn't have no job, and I was in the house every day. I didn't have nothing better to do aside from meditate and learn about myself and learn about my ancestors and ask questions. Made myself an altar. Went to the spiritual stores, bought myself the different things for my altar. Asked my ancestors what kind of herbs they wanted. Got the dragon's blood. Like I just went hard for it. Like just went hard, and I dedicated all of my time and my energy to it. And I didn't let nothing distract me. I fed my ancestors, put food on the altar all the time. How do you protect yourself? There's many different ways to protect yourself. The number one form of protection is prayer. It's prayer. It's to pray over yourself. Mantras, repeating things. You see that is in any culture. Repetitively speaking something over you, especially before bed, because that's what's training the mind to determine how you're going to wake up the next morning. Then after prayer, listen, stones, rocks. That's the number one easy, another old school form of protection. People carry rocks with them, right? Because, right? You think about the Bible and throwing stones, like that is a form. That's how you can protect yourself. So that's why crystals. That's why people use crystals. It's just a more modern form of using stones to protect yourself, and those things can harness energy. So crystals, stones, and then you have things like actual physical cleanses that you can do on the body, which are rituals that normally involve herbs and roots that are great for cleansing, like cascarilla, cascarilla. You like if you're in Santeria, then you might do like a white bath where all the ingredients are all white, like the cascarilla, milk, what they call that? Florida water, holy water, those type of things you can mix in. And then, you have people that's more biblical with it, and they really go, to the Bible, like those that are in hoodoo. Not every hoodoo uses the Bible, but some hoodoos use the Bible, and they'll, use things like hyssop, rue, herbs like that are actually talked about in the Bible, that are good for cleansing. But the basics of a cleanse when you're doing a bath is normally just like Florida water, apple cider vinegar, or regular vinegar. Most people just do I feel like people do lemons, limes, vinegar, white, like white salt. Garlic is good for protection. Many, many, many different things. Many, many, many different things. I don't use a lot of that stuff anymore. That was when I was a baby witch and I was just starting out. But you gotta, there's levels to things. You gotta start out with things like that. And then once you start to get to know your ancestors, they'll say, well, actually, use some bay raw, some bay leaf, or some bay rum, or use some high john, or something of that nature. There's just different herbs that they may tell you to use than what you would normally use. Or you may start using more herbs or barks, things like that. I said herbs. Barks or roots. I can't wait for your next uploads. I haven't recorded a video in so long, you guys. I feel so like out of it when it comes to that. It's horrible. I will be recording. Not tonight, but I promise I'll be back recording soon and uploading. I think I'm about to end it. Unless you guys have any other questions or anything else. Oh, somebody said, how do I protect myself in between readings? I do cleanses. So I have things like this. It's like, you walk the thin line of wanting to tell people what you use to cleanse, because it's like, all kind of stuff. Like, I just put on a couple dabs of my peppermint oil before I came over here. Yeah, any of those mints are good for cleansing as well, too. Like spearmint. Those type of things are good. For your intuition, you can use lavender, essential oil, orange. In Obia, they have this one oil that uses like snake skin sheds or a shark's tooth. And I think he uses like galango root, lime oil. That used to be my favorite thing. I gotta make me another batch of that. But it's good for it's good for spiritual prowess. It's good for protection, for power. Like you can add some Obia oil to any of your workings, and it will help to strengthen your other workings that you're doing. I also used to bring the Obia oil to work and anoint my job just to make sure I was safe at my job. Anointing oil is another easy thing to make, you guys. Anointing oil really is just, I like to just use some extra virgin olive oil, a little bit of garlic. And that's it. I pray over it and I bless it. That's it. But I feel like, when it comes to the oils that you make, the carrier oil makes a difference, Whether you're going to start it off with a jasmine oil, or you're going to start it off with jojoba, or you're going to start it off with coconut oil. Anything for cleansing, coconut oil, like it all depends. And then from there, you add your little other herbs and things you think will make it up. What is the question, Suman? What was your last question? No, the live is not going to be deleted. It's going to be up. It's fine that you didn't, that's not your name. It's fine. Yeah, I am, Evangeline. You can ask me any question you like before I get up off here. But yeah, this is my Palo Santo, which is a sage stick, basically. So, got your sage stick. If I show y'all, I got like 4 dozen eggs in the fridge right now. I do egg cleanses, limpia. Just Google it. Egg cleanse or limpia. Limpia. And y'all know. My phone just dropped. That's how true it is. But I think I'm going to do a beginner ebook for setting up an altar and getting into your spirituality. When we get to 500 subscribers and I could put the shop up, I'm gonna do an ebook for you guys. It's probably only gonna be like $10 for the ebook. That way y'all can start to work on your spirituality and your gifts and different things like that. Sorry, y'all. I'm getting all these text messages. No, Suman, it's not gonna be no K-pop videos. Oh, Evangeline, I was just taking yes or no questions. But let me see. I'm gonna read it to you. Your divine inner child spirit is knocking at your door, inviting you to step away from a serious life filled with too much work and drudgery and allow yourself some well-deserved playtime. Your life is presently over controlled by others' needs and much too burdened with responsibilities. You're losing touch with your inspiration and creativity. Listen to your inner child. Take time to dream, fantasize, visualize, wonder, and explore. Feed your inner child with art classes, theater tickets, concerts, and other types of recreational activities. If you don't honor your inner child's needs, she or he will get your attention by throwing one heck of a childish tantrum, manifesting in a chronic bad mood or a nasty depression. You need this magic right now. Your inner child's message, come play with me. So your ancestors are saying it's wilding because they probably want you to come hang with them, dance with them, chill with them, party with them. Have you given them some offerings, some liquor, some, a little something lately, a piece of carrot cake or something? That just may be what's going on. Okay, hey, I have to go somewhere. Can you answer my previous question? I will see you live after. Once again, happy birthday. Wish you. Thank you. What is the question? What is the question, Suman? What is the question? And Evangeline, did you hear that? That was the message for you. They love rice? Oh. You're welcome. Yeah, spend some time with them. Like, make the meal with them. Y'all be cooking up, play some music, dance, cook them some food. Really make a thing of it. And be intentional about just spending that time with them. You're welcome. Yeah, I don't know why I say carrot cake. Okay, somebody must have been wanting carrot cake, but now I kind of want. I might go down and get me a little sweet potato pie real quick from the Kennedys. If they still open. Yeah, I can catch it. If I get up off of here. All right, go ahead, Suman. Ask your last question because I think I'm about to get up off of here. And let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna do the ebook because I think Whitney Rose and a couple of y'all benefit from a little ebook just breaking down everything. Suman, I think I answered that question about 10 times, and I told you it's gonna be all right, and you will end up with your person. Yes. I can't tell you if the love is gonna be eternal because I'm not God. But as I see everything is going to be good, I can't tell you how your marriage life is gonna go. You ain't paying me for that. This is just a yes or no question. But yeah, Whitney, I don't know if you're still here, but I feel like the reason why they keep going back to you trusting in yourself and believing in yourself is because as long as you're afraid of what's going to happen, then that's basically saying that you're not an elder, you're not an ancestor, you're not a God, you're not somebody established. And as long as you continue to feel that way, that's a problem. Because if you recognize the elder in me, then what do you think you are? Right, Whitney? Like, well, if you recognize the elder in me, what do you think you are? And until you believe in that and know that when you ask who, that there's nothing to fear, that there's nothing you should be afraid of on the other end of that, that's when everything will start to unfold for you, my love. Stop saying hopefully, just say it will happen. When life settles down, then you'll book a full one, all right? And it'll be soon, and I will see you soon. Have a good night, and thank you so, so much for supporting me, and thank you for the birthday wishes. Thank you for the birthday wishes. That full moon had me knocked out. I charged my crystals, and then I slept till noon. Bro, bro, was knocked out. Was literally knocked out. And it's like that's how I knew. Cause I don't never go to sleep early on my birthday. You're welcome, Whitney. Everything is gonna be coming together soon for you. I don't never sleep early, especially not on my birthday. For me to be asleep by 12:30 something on my birthday, I was like, yo, I was knocked out a little after midnight, and then I woke up at 7 something a.m. So yeah, and then I went right back to sleep and slept till like 3 something in the afternoon. I was totally done. That full moon got me too. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good night. I think I'm gonna try to catch the Kennedys so I can go get me a sweet potato pie real quick before they close. I just really want one. Love you guys. And I'll come back on here later. Obviously, I gotta record some videos later on, but I will do my best to come back on here later on. I hope that y'all have a good night. Thank y'all so much for all of the birthday love and the birthday wishes. I appreciate you.